So the 24-hour charity stream 8 wrapped up about 15 hours ago? About 15 hours ago. I'm a little bit beat, you know, as I always am after 24-hour charity streams. But I was like, hey, let's do another thing like late today because whatever. let's give it a go here. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a little bit of Fire Emblem Engage at the end of that event stream, but I did not really want to use my brain with how tired I was then, so I didn't. Also, the main playthrough, we beat the main game of this 1 month ago today. We beat it on the 28th of April. It is currently the 28th of May. A little bit of time has passed. We've been going ham on Tears of the Kingdom, especially during that 24-hour charity stream. As you can see on the bar there, you know, we passed the donation goal. We were fundraising for Larch, which is a not-for-profit that helps those with developmental disabilities, and I figure I may as well, you know, leave it open until the end of the month, because why not? So that is the plan there. So I'll continue doing streams where, you know, it's open until, you know, the end of the month, I guess. I'm also going to need to figure out a time to do Ring Fit Adventure, considering it was on the schedule. That's the rewards thing, Bob. It was on the schedule to do it for a couple hours between our Tears of the Kingdom and Metal Gear Solid shenanigans. But then the Doogie came and wanted to hang out with me and stuff, and I didn't want to, you know, kick her out just so I could do my silly exercise game there. So I'll do it as like a standalone stream probably tomorrow or something. But it's been a little while. I've been putting this off because I have a bunch of other projects, and hearing how difficult the DLC of this game is, I kind of dreaded getting into it. It's like, oh no, whatever will I do? So I'm finally doing it now. I'm here in the arena because I wanted to grind my bond levels on my own time, like between finishing the main game and starting the DLC. And I tried doing some skirmish maps, but it's just not fun because the skirmish maps in this, at least the ones that I tried, the couple that I tried, seem to be around the same level as me, and in Maddening, you know, it's about as hard as, maybe not quite as hard as the regular maps, but, you know, not super duper far off. Like, I actually need to really try, and because of that, it's like I can't equip my grinding skills, and it's like, man, this just seems like a bit of a pain. It kind of makes me miss having the 3DS era games where there was a specific grinding map that I could just go get into the routine of doing the same thing over and over again, instead of like relearn, master, and, you know, get through completely different maps each time that still continue to really challenge me, just for like the minuscule reward of like the little smidges of EXP and SP that I get. So I tried doing some grinding, but I really just did not have the motivation to do so. So I didn't. This one I'm gonna level up manually because screw it. Apparently, the bond levels are something that carry over into the DLC. So Diamant and Marth is one of the ones that I was using in the main game, and I might like to use in the DLC, so maybe I'll be doing that. For this layout, it blocks the crit there. So maybe I can shove this like up here or something or other. There we go. Something like that. Then that's out of the way, right? I would say so. There we go. Leave that there. Yeah, because apparently all the levels are preset and like preset builds and stuff, but bond levels carry over. I went past Diamant. I think everyone else is, you know, fully leveled with their emblems I wanted them to level with. But yeah, I just could not be bothered to grind with this. It's just not exactly super satisfying there. So I'll get through the DLC here bit by bit, and you know, I'll eventually release that video on my spreadsheet, which, you know, I've not touched that spreadsheet in some time. Probably in the past month that I haven't touched this because I've been working on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video essay. And then 24-hour cherry stream.
Skills, Marth? Between you and me, magic intimidates me.
The Crown Prince of Brodia is not as flawless as rumored? Is there a story behind this?
When I was young, I set off an explosion during a magic lesson. I feared it ever since.
Where you struggle, rely on your friends. I did, and so was also known as the Rallying Hero.
Yeah, do that. We should totally put Diamant into a magic class. That's totally the play. Anyway, I think that's the only emblem I need to level up. I was like, hey, let's start the DLC. I am intrigued by the DLC. No, not depart. I need to go to the well. I'm fairly certain to do it. So, you know, I don't know how long I'll be doing this tonight because I am still kind of tired. So, you know, went to bed at 7 a.m. this morning after the 24-hour charity stream. So after being awake for a total of 26 hours, it's like an hour before, an hour after for, you know, prepping stuff and wrapping stuff up. So, you know, I was awake quite a bit yesterday. I slept in until like 2 today. So, you know, I've been awake for like 6 or 7 hours now as it's late now. So, yeah. And then I was like, hey, let's do a little smidge of Fire Emblem Engage here and finally get this underway. And then eventually I'm going to need to figure out things with Blazing Blade. And I don't know if I'm going to do the same format I did as Lynn's one, where I have like the gifts on the side of my team. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I'll figure it out when I get there. Let's do the Fell Xenologue. Let's begin it. Let's go. Fell Xenologue 1, Dragons from Afar.
Faced one way, 1,000 years separation. The other way, 100 years regret. Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory, and the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
Where am I? This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
I am... No, it is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
But I have this strange feeling. As if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you would understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection, and my land's last hope. Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short, yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
We will not. Nor have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon. My twin from another world. On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love. Because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lithos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival. Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
It's nice to meet you now. And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon.
So you are the Divine Dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The Divine Dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nell?
But We are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice. I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
This is the Bracelet Vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the fell dragons turned to conquest and destruction. With the world under threat, the divine dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the divine dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, imprisoned fell dragon Sombron at the cost of her life.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next divine dragon monarch?
Yes. You.
The divine dragon monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
You are a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other. On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
They come and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
1 in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death. Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets. The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable. You may need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, You're both divine dragons like me?
What gave you that impression?
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lethos Castle, so I just assumed.
Your assumption is incorrect.
What she means, Divine One, is that we...
Watch out! Assassins!
Nell!
She's a Bell Dragon!
My brother and I both. In this world, fell dragons are born as twins. We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nell's side.
Fell Dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
No. I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your medal, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
So it seems in the first battle we're facing Evil Fogado, as we, already figured from the trailers before this came out. Alright. Well, Dogi is kind of moved over during that time. Alright, so Fel Xenologue deployment. In Fel Xenologue battles, your allies follow predetermined classes and levels. Yeah, their inventories are also predetermined, but you can swap items between units normally. Allies who fall in battle will return afterwards regardless of your difficulty setting. Okay, so it's just Maddening. It's not Maddening Classic, it's just Maddening. But that does mean that it might get more brutally difficult if it expects you to potentially lose units. The Fel Xenologue features unique allies who will join in each battle as guests. Nell is a powerful dragon unit. Nil is a capable support unit in conjunction with emblems, but is not well suited to the front lines. Losing either Nell or Nil will count as a defeat, so be careful in using them. Assume it's still the same with my unit there, right? So I can only take 2 here right now. Can I... Yeah, I can give them emblem rings. I can indeed. Do I have access to... Okay. Yes, Wow, I have access to all of the bracelets there. I guess because they're the ones from my world then? Is the case? So yeah, I just brought my my own. So in terms of unit selection here, Seedall would probably be a good idea. Hold on. I should look through everyone's thingamabob. So everyone's level 15. It doesn't seem like that's different. Doesn't seem to be. Also, un momento. Alright, yeah, let's just have a quick look through what we're dealing with everybody. Also, yeah, so I saw this when I was making my spreadsheets and stuff. Wounded Pride, when an ally within 2 spaces defeats a foe, grants crit plus 10 to unit for 1 turn. And this is when Nil is attacked. If foe initiates combat against Nil, grants crit plus 10 to unit for 1 turn. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued there. So what kind of thingamabobs are we getting here? Oh, I guess I have Liberation, not Villiglans. That's unfortunate there. But, well. Why do you have this if you can't even use it? I'm very confused. So yeah, you can use axes to A and you can use lances to A. As well as the thingamabob. The special. Fellspark. Attack uses the power of a fell dragon, so on house foe's defense res. Oh. So even if the physical attack is lower, it's only calculating with half of defense res. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I should just look at inventories right now. See what we're dealing with. Oh, did my, No. My skills did not carry over. That's from, my emblem. Wait. No, wait. Yes, they did. They did carry over. My skills from the main game carry over. Huh. Alright. If I had realized that, then maybe I would have grinded some things a little bit more. Again, if I had the motivation to do so. Which, it's not exactly super fun grinding in this game. Case. Doogie is kind of happy in that corner there. You can barely even see her now. Well. Huh. But yeah, had I known that, I would have done some more grinding stuff. Elfire, Elwind, Mend. Alright, you have your several bows there. 11 sword, L Thunder. You could probably get some other tomes from other people. Steel bow, longbow, but you don't have oh, my units are unpromoted as well. Huh. Interesting. Which means you don't have Luna currently. Huh. Well, yeah, Diamant would certainly be nice. Still have SP conversion on there. Elwind, L Thunder, Mend, Steel Lance, Spear, Steel Great Lance. Well then. Whale. And then yeah, a bunch of things there. Oh, you don't have your dagger. It's unfortunate there. So yeah, you're back into Axe Fighter. I don't know if I'd have a yeah, so these are just the things that are assigned. I don't have the no, I don't. Oh, no, it's an Axis. What am I doing? No, I don't have the magic smashing axe. So I might not be using Anna too much. Yeah, probably not gonna be great in Axe Fighter. Look, her magic stat is, wait, is that just because of the +5 though? Okay, it's just because of the +5s though, but still, it being as high as it is there. Yeah, there's Linden, there's Marin. Marin could well be handy. Because yeah, I can kind of rethink who I'm bringing. It's probably still gonna be my main units that I was using during the main game, just because those are the ones that have skills and like bond level and stuff. I will look through and see if there's anything that seems, you know, especially handy though. You know, you have a whole bunch of stabs there, Pandrio. You most certainly do. But yeah, I should probably be using my ones that, you know, I was actually using and have skills on and stuff. I wonder if you make progress in the DLC, then go back to the main game and then get new skills on them, if it'll still carry over. I don't know. You okay? Well, interesting. In terms of the kind of enemies that we're dealing with. Alright, low defense and res. Not really one lower, you have lower defense. Maybe if I, Doogie is trying to get out, but the door is closed. I could have sworn I left it open. I'm off for now. Yeah, so if I want to bring someone that can use Draconic Hex, someone else that can use Draconic Hex, that is, I could always bring Alchrist. Is what I could definitely do. Someone that targets defense rather than res. All that. Yes. Yeah, probably generally the way to go here. So, oh, but I don't have a healer at all. So, if I bring Ivy, then I have like a healer and Draconic Hex Inflictor. That's what I have. In terms of emblem rings stuff, on my spreadsheet, I figured that Nell actually has like a pretty not half bad secondary in magic. You can see it right here already with the 12 and 11. Her secondary in magic is not half bad, which leads me to think that what's best for her could either be Corn, because Corn boosts magic and then, you know, can actually make use of that, plus then having like the Dragon Vein Dragon bonus here, or Crom to boost strength and, you know, be playing into that a decent bit. But when you activate other half, then getting like really amazing magic instead of like, you know, still pretty sucky magic on other typically physical units, you know? So question is, I mean, what not the best of magic stat there. I guess not the worst thing in the world if I put on 11 sword or something like that while I have Corn equipped. But the question is who to give to you. I don't... Oh, yeah, your defensive stats are a lot better than Nil's there. I could have sworn, and this might be the way that is, that on my spreadsheets, that you have a lot better stat caps for your defensive stats than your sister does. So you're a lot better for offensive, you're a lot better for defensive, but I guess the way that he starts out is not super duper defensive. But anyway, I was thinking for Emblem for him to play into super duper defensive. There's actually a pretty good type bonus for a Great Ether where it's like more damage for every hit taken. And that's gonna help boost up his defenses, I guess. But I was already expecting him to be super defensive, so now to be seeing him super frail, it's like, oh, well, that's not great there. I could just keep using Corrin on my unit there. Do I have any flame lances? I suppose should be the next question. Where the heck? Where the heck? Can I not screw around with your inventory? Fine, I'll check with someone else. I can always trade it if I have one. I do not have one, so I might not need to play into the magic as is. There's no point in boosting it right now. So I guess I'll go ahead and give you Prom, in that case.
I'll lend a hand.
Start building up that bond, and then yeah, we can activate other half and be amazing at magic if we really need to. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Something like that. And then, would there be someone better for Ivy? I wonder. I do kind of like using Celica. Celica might be better suited to a different unit later down the line. For now, might be good anyway. That could well be handy. And then boost magic as well. The case. Celica, I believe, boosts both, yeah, magic and strength. And the strength was wasted there. But that's a-okay and stuff. Hello, hello, sandwich. Good afternoon, guys, or evening for some. It's evening over here. Doing some late night chilling. Hope things are going well today. Starting the DLC. We're trying it out here. And I hear that's really hard. So let's see here. I would like... Yeah, I don't think you need it right now or anything like that. I will take that. And I guess I may as well take Singular Steel Blade as well. Seadoll, what kind of arts have we got? And he should probably take a bunch of Vulneraries that he could trade around. Just Steel Hand arts. So, you know, a bunch of units that I'm probably not going to be using. Take a whole bunch of those, you know, so you can trade them to other units in case of an emergency. I would like... Yeah, I'm going to take that L Thunder. And then just a bunch of Men's. There's Physic there. It's my only Physic that I have. Status effects. A bunch of restores. I don't think I need to worry too much about status effects here. Take an emergency Physic. I mean, if I'm using it in the first chapter, that means I'm not making good use of it. So I'm just going to leave it off for now. Yeah. And then grab that from a unit that I'm not using. And then, let's see here. Yeah, I wish it was a lot easier to grind in the main game. Then I would have put a lot better skills on my units before this point. But alas, I guess you could take Vulneraries for your other slots then. That's what you can do. Yoink. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm not even using Ulchrist right now. Alright, well. Maybe I should bring Soren or something and then I can assign Decoy. That's what I can do. Do they have... I have a one range attack, Fangs. Oh my goodness. It's like spidery. Ugh. I might be able to set up a bit of a defensive formation here. Yeah, let's see here.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Yeah, neat. Yeah, in case one wasn't enough. Okay, Fogato. Okay. We get new music?
All right.
Something spooky. I just kind of want to see here.
Devoted to you.
If I did something like that... Screw it, I will. I'm going for it. As a matter of fact. Cool. We can do that. Then...
Speak, Divine One.
I will fight for you.
I don't know.
Shall we dance?
I'm sure Seadoll will be okay. I can just take this one out completely if I really want to. In fact, maybe I will then. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go kind of on the defensive here. This is what I'm thinking. Oh, I don't gain any experience at all. Interesting, so can't level up throughout this. But yeah, I was thinking if we did like Vein of Fog here. Make it there. Music's pretty cool. I do have to say here. So, I have less dodge there. More hit. Sure, let's put on Fell Spark. And chill here. Controls remind you of the zombie wolves from Sacred Stones. Maybe that's a reference. Might well be.
Those fangs will really leave a mark.
Man, when the day eventually comes that I can play Sacred Stones here after I get through so many other games, that'll be amazing. Going after Nil. Oh. Oh. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? Huh. Alright, that wasn't how I was hoping that would go. Alright, maybe on the defensive here is not the best way to go. In that case. Maybe not. Seeming kind of like. I'm a dragon now! Well. No crit from the boost from Nil getting attacked. As amazing as that would have been.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Okay. Cursed Fangs. The bite of a corrupted wolf inflicts a status effect called Cursed Fangs. Each stack of Cursed Fangs will reduce the max HP of the affected unit by 5. Curse stacks with each hit and lasts for the rest of the balance of your move using a restore staff. Oh. Huh. I think I'm going to rethink this here and go a little bit more on the offensive here. Is what I think I'm going to do. I'll maybe engage with some emblems even. That's kind of what I'm thinking here, maybe. Might be a good key to victory. This is probably still a good squad to be using. Here, yeah, let's fight.
The enemy has most.
Okay. And yeah, I still have my my dual support and my weapon sync stuff.
Ready and able.
Here, I can get more damage this way. What? Why does it show that I can kill there? Why was it showing that I could kill, like, right next to you? Oh, because of the damage that you take back from damaging me. Oh. I see. I getcha. Alright, well. Cool if we... Wait, we can't even activate Grasping Void. Wait, is it her personal skill or was it... No, it was the class skill, I'm fairly certain. Hello, Chaos. I'm doing pretty alrighty. Just kind of recuperating after the 24-hour charity stream there. Taking a little bit of a chill pill, doing some other stuff here. Oh yeah, I was gonna echo, actually. I think I was going to do. Well, another unit can for sure finish you off at that point anyway, right? So it should be fine. Dual assist coming in handy. Yeah, inflict a Draconic Hex. And then we take out this one here. Like that.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Okay. Then...
Begin.
Avoid 33. Avoid 51. Yeah, so you're not going to be dodging things all that well, are you? I didn't put any spears in the convoy. No, not bookmark. Hold on. I need to take them out of people's inventories of characters that I'm not using if I want to trade some stuff over, I guess. Whoops.